Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gym Rats. As always, it is the trifecta this weekend. First time in a long time. It is me, XFL Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the XFL.
Joined, of course, to my right, your right, my left, kind of. It's weird. It is Chase Sessoms, a.k.a. the Wolf of Oaklawn. And below us in the stream, but above us in our hearts and minds, it's everyone's favorite uncle. It's Erik, a.k.a. Uncle fucking Rico.
You want it? I'm going to give it to you right now.
That's right, folks. We're going to give it to you right now. It's college basketball. It's a big-ass Saturday of college basketball right in your face. Lots of picks coming right at you. I know Chase has a ton. I know I have a ton. I don't know what a ton is for Erik, but I'm going to
feel for me I have a ton.
For Erik, he has a ton.
He's got 7.
I feel for me that's a fucking lot, dude.
That is a lot. That is a lot for you.
That is a lot for you. Any takes you guys want to fire off before we get into straight picking?
I mean, I have a couple takes, but I'll let you guys go first.
Chase?
I think there's some games that are hotly contested in like the top 25, particularly in the Big 12, with some big numbers that I'm kind of ready to try to exploit today.
Mine is I don't know. I might be ready to saddle my horse up to the Arkansas Razorbacks to make a nice deep run in the tournament.
We're a Final Four team, man. We're
42.
I'm not. What are they?
42-1.
If I hit my round robins and such, then I'm probably going to make it an irresponsibly large bet on us to make the Final Four into a national championship game. Listen, Darius Acuff. I've seen lists. I think I've talked about this before, but I'm going to toot this again here. I have seen people not even put him in their list of top 5 freshmen this season. And I think that he should be on the list for National Player of the Year, not just Freshman of the Year. Any thoughts? Unc?
For Alabama?
For Arkansas, Darius Acuff. Yeah.
I mean, they're on my list of teams I want to attack for 3-point.
I'm usually more of a B or C cup guy or higher, but this is one A cup that I can get out of bed for.
I mean, truth be told, I was on Texas A&M last game. I thought Texas A&M was able to take advantage of them. Team's last 5 games going into that game had shot 25% from 3. And I mean, 3-point variance is basically it in college basketball. I mean, as much as everyone wants to break everything down, it just comes down if your team's going to make threes. They're not going to make threes. And I mean, I think Arkansas is a team that teams are due to make some threes, but in terms of like having a guard that can take over the floor and like make a run, yeah, I mean, they're definitely a team that could like piece it together and get to the Final Four for sure.
I'm looking at these future odds. Anyone to get down on Michigan at plus 300?
No. Here's the thing. This is the thing about Michigan. I mean, this is the thing about Michigan no one's going to talk about is number one, when they play one of these Big 12 teams that go 5 out, they're just naturally going to struggle. Mara, the big guy, can't go 5 out. And then you look at all their big games that they've played in, except for one, Cadeau has shot lights out from 3. He's not a good 3-point shooter. Like, it's just Cadeau and Mara's lack going out. And then I don't think May's that good of a coach. So
other odds I want to shoot by you guys. Duke, 420.
No.
No.
Florida's come creeping down. They're only plus 970 now.
Florida's good.
Florida is good, but at 9-1, I don't know.
I would take it.
This is to win it all.
I know. I would still take it at 9-1. They are stacked with 7-foot white boys. They have like 35 cumulative feet of white boy on that team. It's ridiculous.
Since February per Bartorovic, they're the second best team in college basketball.
Yeah.
Eric's boys are 46-1 over at Michigan State.
I already got a future on them. I mean, the futures I got Michigan State to win it all. I had Texas Tech to win it all before the Toppin injury. That one is unfortunately dead. I had Texas Tech like 40 or 45 to 1 to win it all.
Yeah, they've gone all the way down to 100 to 1.
I mean, Toppin's dead.
Yeah.
What's Arkansas to win it all, and what's
That's what. Also, the odds I gave you was to win it all. It was 42 to 1.
42-1. Sorry, I interrupted, Uncle Rico.
And then I have what's the other one? I have Houston to win it all, and then I have Tennessee at 14 to 1 just to make the Final Four, and St. Louis at 80 to 1 just to make the Final Four.
Houston also 9 to 1.
Yeah.
So
I think there's Houston. The way Houston plays, they're going to be able to grind some shit out.
Will this finally be the year for Houston?
Man, I'm going to be mad if it is. Quite honestly,
the 1 year that you're not on them.
Yeah, the 1 year that I'm
the 1 year you've abandoned ship. This is going to be the year.
Yeah. That's when old Kelvin gets it together.
All right, boys, you ready to start blasting off picks?
Let's ready.
Go.
I'll open us up. I got 11 a.m. I've got one play at 11 a.m.
I got one play too,
and I'm taking Rhode Island -3.5 versus St. Joseph. This line opened as Rhode Island like -4.5, and it's come creeping inwards. And I just I don't even know what is Rhode Island.
What is Rhode Island?
Rhode Island is a state.
Like what are they?
Northeast.
They're the Rams.
Yeah,
That's not creative. It's a sick logo though.
it is a pretty good logo. I'm pro Ram in terms of mascots.
Yeah, there's too many cats and birds. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Eric, what are you rolling with?
My first one is I'm going with Seton Hall. I got Seton Hall at a pretty big number. I got them at 13.5. Look, I'm just trying to fade this UConn team after coming off that big game against St. John's. And anytime you have a team that missed 24 straight, St. John's missed 24 straight shots in the second half. If that happens to a team, I'm going to fade them the next outing. Also, noon tip home. Hurley's been adamant about the building lacking energy. And historically speaking, we look at these noon tips when Hurley's been at UConn. 8-10-1 ATS, including 0-2 this year. Seton Hall, excellent on the road, 7-2 ATS overall, 4-1 ATS is a road underdog. Desperate for a resume building win. They play a slower pace game. They force tough, low efficiency shots. UConn typically dominates the glass. When you look at the metrics, Seton Hall rebounds just as much as they do. They're going to be able to limit their second chance opportunities. Plus, over the last month, Seton Hall ranks 10 nationally in turnovers created per Bojorovic, which is going to create some extra possessions. I'll grab the Pirates here at plus 13.5.
Ooh, baby. Chase, you rolling with anything at 11?
I am. I'm looking at the Virginia Duke game, and I'm taking Virginia plus 10.5 because I think they're too good of a team on defense for this thing to get out of hand. They're allowing some of the lowest shooting percentages in the country. Plus, they're really good on the glass. I think Duke likely wins this outright. I think that Virginia keeps this close. So with the double-digit spread, I'm going to try to jump all over that. So give me Duke plus 10.5 in the 11 o'clock slot.
I was looking at the under in this game as well. Ended up staying away fully. I am cooked till 1, boys.
I've got 3 plays at noon.
I got one play at noon.
Eric, why don't you start us off on noon?
My noon play is I'm going to go to Mississippi State plus 1.5 against Missouri. Missouri coming off a great win. I was on them, but I'm looking to fade them as a small road favorite here in Starksville. Missouri 2-9 ATS over the last 11 years at Mississippi State. More importantly, over the last month, they're right near the bottom in defensive rebounding per Bartovic, outside the top 350. Major issue in this matchup. Mississippi State, one of the better defensive rebounding teams in the country, around 72% defensive rebounding rate. That should limit second chances for Missouri while creating extra opportunities. On the other hand, I also believe Mississippi State has the best player on the floor in Hubbard. This is a bounce back spot after getting embarrassed by Alabama, while Missouri could be in for a letdown situation. The rebounding edge, the situational angle point me to the Bulldogs.
Okay, Chase, what are we rocking with, baby?
So before I give these, I have to give like the rationale behind what's happening and a bunch of my picks today, which is during the week I've been using my system, which is home dogs with spreads within 3 points, getting plus money on the money line. I'm going to go ahead and throw at the money line for every single one of these on the slate, and if I hit over 50%, then I'm profitable for the day. I would round robin all of them, but it would be the most expensive round robin that anyone's ever seen. So the 12 o'clock slot, I got 3, and guess what? Me and Unc agree. Missouri and Mississippi State. Give me Mississippi State plus 110 on the money line. UMBC and UMass Lowell. I'm taking UMass Lowell plus 110 on the money line. And then Lemoyne and New Haven. You got New Haven plus 105 on the money line.
You could just say, now going forward, it's like system play, folks. System play.
System play.
Be like one of those Twitter touts that has like the system play with all exclamation points and fire emojis.
Can I do a quick Twitter?
Oh, you definitely can.
So a certain Twitter account who has a ton of followers, someone tracked their picks.
Oh, Eric, I was seeing this.
Posted when 0-85, 0-83, excuse me. And then the next day, she magically wins $20,000 playing FanDuel Casino. Interesting. And then the day after that, magically wins $16,000. Like, the more with that one, I think she's a plant from FanDuel, to be utterly honest with everybody. This whole thing, like, I am so sick of what this little place has become in. I used to absolutely love this place. This place is just a complete fucking cesspool of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, people that lie about their results, and people that just don't put in the work. And then everyone talks about, oh, COV. Motherfucker, if your bet lost, your bet lost. Move the fuck on.
Yep.
You know, Eric, it's almost as impressive to go 0-83 as 83-0. If you think about it.
So, like, I run this game with the kids, okay? It's called Las Vegas, okay? 2 kids come out and play. You have to get on the side of the court, whichever kid you think is going to win the point, okay? So this one, and I do 5 of them. If one kid goes 5-0, okay, I will give them $5.
Nice.
This one kid, for the last 2 times we've done it, has gone 0-10, and his argument is, that's more impressive than going 5-0. I should get $20. And like, I was like, Bryce, I respect you for that, buddy. I respect. Like,
I respect. I do respect that, but also no. I would do.
His player's going to get injured, and he's going to want his money back.
I got a couple at 1, boys.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 1.
I think I have 3 of them.
5 was my couple. I'll start us off in the Big Ten. I'm taking Minnesota outright versus UCLA, baby. I took it last night before the money lines were posted, so I just got the Minnesota plus 1. This was another one where I saw quick line movement where Minnesota opened as a favorite. They jumped down to the dog. Boom. I'll take that all day. All day.
I mean, I'm on Minnesota too here. Just real quick, let me get to my notes. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Mick Crowan in Big Ten play outside the Western time zone has struggled 4.9 ATS, 31%. Over the last month, UCLA ranks outside the top 30 in defensive rebounding and field goal percentage per Bartolovic. Minnesota is solid on the glass and defends well, especially at the barn where they can drag games in the lower possession physical games. Both teams play slow, which increases the value of the underdog in a short spread. Also, travel spot for UCLA. Big emotional wins over Illinois and USC. I'll take Minnesota. Also, can I just go on a little rant?
Always, Eric.
If fucking some dude looked at me and said, "Are you raising your voice at me?"
Oh, that was amazing.
That motherfucker out. That little coach suffers from such little fucking Napoleon syndrome. It is
all dick energy.
Hilarious.
You know there were cameras there.
And I'll tell you what. If you look at his results, he's not fucking as good as everyone thinks he is. He is so overrated.
He had one big run in 2020.
I think I'm actually going to start using that when people like even just start talking to me. I'm just going to be like, are you raising your voice at me? I love that. I love that shit so much.
And he, like, besides the buzzer beater, like, literally, he's made Dent not fun. Like, literally, he took the best point guard last year, and he made that motherfucker not fun. That's it. I'm done.
Well, I'm on Minnesota too on the money line. Outright.
Hey, this is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna work out. System play.
System play.
If it's the system, baby. Also at one for me. I'm moving over to the MAC. Get a little MAC action with it. Buffalo -5.5 versus Central Michigan. That's just. I know.
Yeah, I feel betrayed a little bit.
I feel betrayed a little bit too, but that I feel like in my gut, it's college football. Like college football is my heart and my soul and my gut when I'm handicapping. College basketball, I try and take all emotion out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I take everything. So I'm sorry, Directional Mish, for abandoning you in this time, in this dire hour, but I'm taking Buffalo -5.5.
Yeah.
I've heard Erik get pissed in a while.
I've been pretty low key, dude.
He's been starving himself, basically. So,
oh my god, dude, Christ, dude.
he's coming out. It's coming out.
Big hangry.
Jesus.
Erik,
All
what
right.
else you got? One.
Go ahead.
All right, I got Clemson +1.5. Comes down to regression situation under Pat Kelsey. Louisville 1-11 in quad one games. Definition of a front running team. Over the last 5 games, Louisville is shooting 44% from 3, while opponents shooting just 25. Unsustainable and screams negative shooting regression. Meanwhile, Clemson has lost 4 straight, shooting just 29% from deep during that stretch. Positive possession is coming. Brad Bronwell as an underdog covers 55% of the time. As a home dog, 59. The trends, the spot, the shooting regression, all align for Clemson.
Okay, Chase, what we got?
Well, I'll go ahead and parrot what Uncle Rico says, because I've got Clemson +110 on the money line. Once again, my 3-point system play home dog here. So yeah, Clemson +110.
I'm wondering if my next pick also falls within your system. There's a lot of games that might fall within your system.
There are.
Mine does not, because mine is a road dog of less than a few points.
Ooh.
I'm taking Vanderbilt outright versus Kentucky.
That fits a different system, Jim.
I know that fits that system might be going on longer, way longer.
Way longer.
Again, Vanderbilt, I saw him open as a favorite, switch over to a dog. I take that all day. That's my system.
Yeah.
That's my system.
I'm obviously on Vanderbilt -105 on the money line because fuck Kentucky forever, and I was getting better value on the money line.
You get him right now at +100.
Ooh, I had him at -105. Okay.
Yeah, baby. I got him +1. I love it. Also for me, George Mason -4.5 versus St. Bonaventure. I think I had that issue last week with St. Bonaventure, the Bonnies, and I feel betrayed by
Did you
how
tweet at
stupid I
Wojo?
felt.
Did you tweet at Wojo?
No, I did not.
You're like, Wojo, what the fuck, man?
No. But also, fuck St. Bonaventure. Vandy can't rebound. Says let's make some money 6-9.
I will be honest with you. On my Tuesday stream 2 weeks ago, one of the big things was like Vandy ain't doing shit in the tournament because they can't rebound.
Well, I agree with that, but they're going to beat Kentucky today.
$22 million Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Overspent. Way overspent.
You got any more at 1, Erik?
I got one more, dude. I think it's like one. I took the Ducks, Oregon +3.5 against Northwestern. Northwestern has struggled badly on offensive and defensive glass over the last month, looking to fade them, coming off back-to-back wins, especially after that emotional road win over Indiana, where there was a foul that wasn't called, but for them to win. Altman is a coach I trust in these spots, covers 55% of the time on the road as a dog with a positive ROI. Chris Collins is a home favorite, 46% ATS. This year, this is only the second time they've been a home favorite in Big Ten play. They didn't cover against Maryland. They're 2-5 in this spot this year as a road favorite. When you have two flawed teams, I'm always going to take the points. I just don't trust Northwestern to win with margin. I'll take the Ducks +3.5.
Hell yeah. Chase, you got like 2 more, and I got 1 more, I think.
I've got 3 more.
3 more. Oh.
Yeah. So here we go. Purdue Fort Wayne at IU Indy. I'm going IU Indy +100 here. I'm it's gonna get repetitive me saying system play every single time, but falls within my parameters. Let's go IU Indy even money.
Last one for me at 1:00. VMI plus 12.5 versus Chattanooga. For those of you who don't know my system, I hate to look at Jim not betting Longwood anymore. When the time is right, the time will be right. Lindenwood will have its day in the sun. But again, my system is I look at the opening lines, I see movement of 1.5 or more. I jump on it. Maybe it's sharp, maybe it's not. Call me square sharp Jim all you want, but it's been working pretty nicely this season. VMI plus 12.5.
The Cadets.
Yes, sir.
All right, I've got 2 left. These are 2 of my more juicy money line plays here using the system. We're going South Dakota plus 125 against South Dakota State, and Florida Gulf Coast at Stetson. Give me stet.net plus 130 on the money line.
Stet.net. That's pretty good.
I love that. We're all wrapped up. Put 1:00 in a nice little box. Send it off to dinner.
I'm done till 7, so you guys.
I'm rocking it too. I've got one play at 2, and that's UTEP Western Kentucky under 145.5. Boom.
Yeah, you know what I missed, dude? One year I went to the Conference USA tournament in Frisco, Texas, and it was like an AAU. There was 2 games going on at the same time. They had the screen in between.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Don't they have that at the conference tournaments in Vegas and whatnot too?
No. Not
they had that for some of them.
No, it's not this level, man.
No, that would be.
It was.
That seems special, Eric.
No, it does.
Tear to my eye just thinking about it.
I'm clean till 3.
I'm also clean till 3. Where I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 at 3.
I got 2 at 3, and then I got 2 at 3:30, baby. Let's start us off. San Diego, Portland under 151. I'm feeling 3:00. It's like right after dinner. You're feeling sleepy. You're feeling groggy.
3:00's right after dinner.
Like lunch. Some people call lunch dinner here.
Who calls
That's
it?
true. That's the thing.
Oh, dude, it's a huge thing. My dad's always been. It's breakfast, dinner, and then supper.
Okay, I was gonna say I've heard. Yeah, the supper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Big
Eric.
Deal. We'll put you on that.
Did you just macho man me? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. San Diego, Portland under 151. This is the time for unders. It's like the after lunch hours. What do you got, Chase?
I'm going to lump these 2 together. Wisconsin at Washington. I'm taking Washington plus 100. Lipscomb at Eastern Kentucky. I'm taking Eastern Kentucky plus 125.
God, I look at that Lipscomb play.
Yeah.
They're kind of like they're a little bit like Lindenwood for me. I like playing them a lot. Kansas, Arizona. Guess what? Under 150.5.
I'm just saying right now, there's no chance in hell Peterson is playing in the Big 10, big whatever it's called, Big 12 tournament. Did you guys see they're playing on that experimental floor that will light up and it'll have like the graphics for whoever's the home team?
Yeah, no shot he's doing that.
No fucking shot, dude. No fucking shot in hell, dude. None.
Yeah.
I'm dipped at 3. I got 330 though.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and say Kansas, Arizona. I'm taking Arizona minus the 9.5 with home court advantage, defense. I think that Arizona handles them. I think covering the spread is a little bit dicey, but I'm going to take the swing. This is a revenge game after they lost to Allen Fieldhouse last time they played. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Arizona in that spot minus 9.5. And you want me to rip off the last 2 I got?
Yes, sir. I also feel like the Big 12 has just been pretty chaotic these last couple weeks. So
absolutely.
Wow.
And I've got another game in the Big 12, Texas Tech, Iowa State at Iowa State. I'm taking Texas Tech plus 9.5 here. I know that you've got Hilton Magic with Iowa State, but Texas Tech is good enough of a 3-point shooting team that they should be able to keep themselves in this game. You would think that there would be a fall off without Toppin after the ACL injury, but they're actually 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the swing and say Iowa State probably wins outright because of Hilton Magic, but give me Texas Tech to cover that big, ugly number. Then I'm going with Texas at Texas A&M. Listen, I got to watch Buckyball up close, and I'm saying this game goes over 162.5. You got two prolific scoring teams, two prolifically bad defenses. I think this game goes over, ends up in the 170 to 180 range, quite honestly. So give me Texas A&M in the over 162.5, because sometimes an unders taker can be an overs taker.
That is very true, folks. At 3:30, we move on. I move on to Eastern Illinois, SIU Edwardsville, and I'm keeping my train going with unders. I'm taking under 130 for Eastern Illinois and SIU Edwardsville. It's just we're keeping. It's a nice little train I got going. And then, do you have any at 3:30, Chase? Do you want me to hammer off my last one?
Go ahead, because I've got something. Next thing I have is 4:30.
Okay, I got one at 3:30, one at 4. 3:30 is where the overs start as well. Eastern Tennessee State and Mercer over 151.5. Bam. You guys ever been part of? You guys ever seen a train? I was at a party once where a train happened in another room.
Yeah,
It was just kind of something that was happening while we were getting drunk.
Hey,
Did you say it was kind of something that was happening?
Yeah, it was just kind of something that, it was in a different room of the house we were partying at. And it was just something that was happening.
yeah, it made it hard to party because everyone kind of knew what was happening in the other room.
Like, I didn't get involved. It was like, whatever.
Yeah, but it was in the back of your mind that there was a train.
Yeah, you always knew something was happening.
You're trying to have a conversation, and all you hear in your head is toot toot.
So, like, this is really weird, but totally off subject. Did I ever tell you guys a story about when the swingers lived next to me?
No.
They're the nicest people, swingers.
Do they have the pineapple?
So, like, me and the girl I was dating, we just moved into this nice little house. We're at the end of the cul-de-sac. Oh, I just moved into it. She moved into with me. So whatever. So, I always thought the guy was having an affair because after the girl would leave on the bus in the afternoon, like, I'd see him with another girl. I was like, oh, okay, this guy's having an affair. Okay, props to him, dude. You know, I'm not, no shame in the game, whatever. Not my business, whatever. The little girl liked my dog. She'd always come over to play with my dog. And then she made another comment one day. She was like, yeah, I'm going to go hang out with my other mom. And we both kind of looked like, what? So then the girl I was dating at the time, like, she was a bartender. She was very good at talking to people. She, put on her Sherlock Holmes hat. She did a little detective work. She found out that they had another girl living in the place that was in a relationship with both the wife and the husband.
Oh,
Power
little throuple. Yeah, throuple action.
Power throuple.
And every other Tuesday night, they would take the daughter to the grandparents and there'd be a swingers party. And then the girl I was dating, she was like a little appalled. She was like, do they not think I'm hot? She was appalled. She wasn't asked. Like, I didn't think like it like that, but I'm like, you're hotter than both of them. Maybe they're intimidated, but like, that's my story.
That's like Dave Chappelle getting offended that Carl Winslow got invited to the Diddy parties, but he didn't.
You think they serve food at swinger parties?
Yeah. And there's probably Purell next to Cold Cuts.
You think they would do like a warm buffet?
It would make sense. Probably no ethnic food. Nothing that would upset a tummy.
No, it's got to be like very good for the stomach food.
Yeah, very, very bland. It's celery and hot dog buns.
Lots of pineapple juice as well. Colorado State -7 versus I forget who I had them against.
And also, this is really random. I was going through the Epstein list.
Versus San Jose State.
Did you guys see the Property Brothers were listed in the Epstein list?
Well, they got to assess the value somehow.
Like, out of every name, I was like, the Property Brothers? Like,
I don't know, dude. Have you seen their show? I bet they're freaks. I bet they are freaks.
And I think they're freaky enough that, like, you actually don't have to worry about them doing anything improper because, well, they're just fucking each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one of them's wearing like a leather dog costume. I just know it.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Oh my God, that brings me to another story I could tell you. So I dated this one lady, and she was like a therapist, and like it was like Jesus. Oh my God, I don't even know if I can tell this story. So she would
Massive HIPAA violation incoming.
Oh my God. I'll tell you guys off air.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Chase, get us to 4:30, please.
4:30, BYU at West Virginia. System play, West Virginia plus 115 on the money line.
I'm also on the under in that game. My 4:30 will be Western Carolina +1 and on the money line versus Furman. Again, this is my system. We'll just keep saying system play, and then you can figure it. I think we should just say system play every time, and then
Let people
can
try to figure out.
Yeah, figure out what the system is.
I like it. I like that idea.
I've got one more at 4:30.
I'm done at 4:30. I got 2 at 5.
Taking another under. Syracuse Wake Forest under 153. I'm all over the unders today. God damn.
The Undertaker approves.
What did you say your next one was, Chase?
I've got 2 at 5 o'clock.
Okay, I got 1 at 5. Why don't you lay one of them on us?
Sure, we'll go ahead. We'll do the easy ones. SMU at Stanford. Stanford plus 100. System play.
Oh, I took SMU. What's your other one at 4:30?
Alabama at Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee minus the 4.5. Tennessee top 25 in 3-point percentage allowed, meaning they allow one of the lower percentages in the country. Alabama shoots 36 3-pointers a game, so I think Tennessee might be able to shut down what Alabama does best. Plus, Alabama 2-6 ATS this season again as a dog. So I'm taking Tennessee at home minus the 4.5.
Oh yeah. Next one's at 6:30 for me.
I've got 5:30 and 6.
Sports facts, big on Bama. Let's make some monies on Tennessee. What's your 5:30, Chase?
5:30 TCU at Kansas State. Kansas State plus 130 system play.
Boom. I like the system play stuff. It is like old man said, it's tout talk. But if you explain the system,
yeah.
Once you explain the system, you can just say system play.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to do it one time. All you have to do is explain the system at the start of the video, and then you're good to go from there. 6:30?
6. I've got 6.
Oh, you dog. Lay it on us.
Here we go. Hawaii at Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton plus 130. System play.
For me, we're heading over to the Mountain West 6:30. Fresno. I'm taking Fresno State +7 versus Boise. This line opened up decently closer. I think Fresno opened up as like a 6 or a 5.5 point dog instead of a 7. And I'm taking under 150 in Fresno State, Boise State. Boom. Erik. 7 o'clock.
Oh, 7 o'clock. I'm here. My time. I took Nova here plus 7.5. This ties into a strong Big East trend that I've really got on. Teams are 11 and 27 ATS. That's 29%. The last 2 years, the game immediately after facing UConn. Villanova 7 and 3 ATS on the road this season. Now steps into a revenge spot. Slower, grinded out game favors the team getting points. Willard's been excellent as a road dog, covering 58% of the time. Strong ROI. The trend in place pace. I'll take Nova here plus 7.5.
Chase, anything at 7?
I do have something at 7. Villanova at St. John's. I'm going St. John's minus 7.5. I'm playing the spot here with St. John's because St. John's, as you mentioned, you played the flip side of the spot coming off the St. John's game. I'm doing the opposite, which is St. John's missed their last 24 shots against UConn. Got run out of the gym. I think this is a big time bounce back spot for them. So I'm taking them to cover the crooked number minus 7.5.
I just also, in my heart and my gut, feel like Villanova is one of those teams that also they beat who they're supposed to be and they're losing and not covering against the teams that are better than them. I don't have any like strong evidence for that, but I feel that to be true. And sometimes feelings are better than stats. Sometimes that's the case.
Yeah.
I got a couple at 7:30.
I have one more.
Yeah, lay it on me, Eric.
Last one. I got Baylor plus 2.5. I'm fading UCF after their win over BYU. Baylor is loaded. They have 2 guys that are going to be first round picks. Underperformed this whole season. Better rebounding team. Edge can translate into some second chance opportunities. They have the pace and athleticism to match UCF, and defensively they can force some tough possessions. I like the spot. I'll take Baylor here plus the points.
Okay, I like that one. I think UCF is kind of on my auto fade list a little bit too. Chase, anything else at 7?
No, my next game is 7:30.
Mine as well. Southern Utah +1 versus Utah Tech, baby. Again, Southern Utah opened up as a favorite, closed as a dog here. Got him as a dog. Love it. Old man's on UCF, by the way. What do you got at 7:30, Chase?
Arkansas at Florida. Give me Arkansas plus 9.5. You know what? Let's sprinkle a little bit on the plus 350. We're one of the hottest teams in the country. I don't know. I think that we're good enough to give Florida problems, and the system play here is woo damn pig. I'm going to be a dirty, dirty homer. This line actually, if you can jump on it now, grew to plus 10.5. I got it at plus 9.5. I love it at plus 10.5. So give me the Hogs here to cover. So I figured out that what happens is I say something and then I hate the Lakers says the opposite and uses the word huge.
I love that.
That's it. That's a good strategy.
Potential game of the day, right there.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's the primetime game. That's where they're having college game day.
That's got to be.
College game day is still a thing.
The basketball one, yeah, it's pretty lame.
Yeah, they got Pat McAfee on this one too.
Are you serious?
No.
No. It's like Jay Williams and Reese Davis, and there's the one lady, and then Seth Greenberg.
Hashtag shit I don't watch.
Yeah.
Other one at 7:30 for me. Virginia Tech, UNC under 150. Just my trend of unders today is going strong. And I got one at 8 and one at 9.
My last play's at 9:30.
Let's roll. 8 p.m. Seattle, Loyola Marymount, under 138.5. Boom, boom, bang. UNLV plus 1.5 versus Nevada. That's it for me, baby.
I like this game here at 9:30. Gonzaga at St. Mary's. I'm playing St. Mary's plus 120. That is a system play, but I also think that it's a revenge spot because Gonzaga just barely got them at home last time they played. Now St. Mary's gets them at home this time. St. Mary's for a bit was the hottest team in the country. I'll take St. Mary's here to go ahead and beat who I feel is like just a pretty meh Zags team in terms of like, you know, what have you heard about the Zags this season? Fucking nothing.
I'll roll with our Gales.
Yeah, our gals. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with our Gales.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm thinking about this college game day. Sorry, the doors opened up at 8:30 a.m. I mean, are students really that lame now? They're lining up to go to fucking college game day.
Well, for football, like you should see when the lines start for that one.
It's enough to fill like just enough people, like just a big enough section behind them that it looks like there's enough people there, but it's really not that big of a crowd.
I think like the football one, people start lining up at like 5:34 in the morning.
Should I email the Florida athletic department and just be like, it says limited concessions? Does that mean alcohol will not be served?
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you should. You boys want to roll through your picks real quick? Just let the people know one more time.
1 second. Yes. Let's make some money. The Fountain of Youth is today, as well as the Gotham. You got 2 Kentucky Derby preps, and then you've got the Rebel Sunday at Oaklawn.
Was that delayed? Or am I just making shit up?
The Rebel?
Isn't the Rebel usually on a Saturday?
Yeah, it usually is on a Saturday, but since there were already 2 other Kentucky Derby preps running on Saturday, they moved it to Sunday, which I think was a really smart decision because like all the focus and all the handle will be focused on Oaklawn.
Boom, St. George, Utah, bitch. That's where Utah Tech is located. So
do you know what they used to be referred to as?
I have no idea.
Dixie State?
Yes, Chase. Dixie State University.
Which is so weird. Which is so bizarre. Weird.
It's so weird. So I looked them up. They went through St. George Stake Academy and then Dixie Academy, Dixie Normal College, Dixie Junior College, Dixie Dixie College, Dixie State College, Dixie State University, and then now they are Utah Tech. They've had a lot.
Yeah.
They've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'll blast through my picks real quick. We got Rhode Island -3.5 versus St. Joseph's. Minnesota +1 versus UCLA. Buffalo -5.5 versus Central Michigan. Vanderbilt +1 versus Kentucky. George Mason -4.5 versus St. Bonaventure. VMI +12.5 versus Chattanooga. UTEP, Western Kentucky under 145.5. San Diego, Portland under 151. Kansas, Arizona under 150.5. Eastern Illinois, SIU, Edwardsville under 130. East Tennessee State, Mercer over 151.5. Colorado State -7 versus San Jose State. Western Carolina +1 versus Furman. BYU, West Virginia under 143. Syracuse, Wake Forest under 153. SMU as a pick'em against Stanford. Fresno +7 versus Boise and the under 150 in that game. Southern Utah +1 versus Utah Tech. Virginia Tech, UNC under 150. Seattle, Loyola Marymount under 138.5. And UNLV +1.5. And on the money line versus Nevada.
Do we have to read them all off? I wouldn't have picked so many games if I had to read them all off.
No, you do. You do, Chase. You do.
Okay, here we go.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. But
I'm good. I'm good. People can press rewind if they want.
Right. Eric, you want to blast yours off, or are you good?
Seton Hall +13.5, Mississippi State +1.5, Clemson +1.5, Oregon +3.5, Minnesota +1.5, Villanova +7.5, Baylor +2.5.
My round robin: Minnesota, Western Carolina, Southern Utah, Fresno, and UNLV. We're keeping it real close this time.
My round robin: Virginia +10.5, Vandy money line, Texas Tech +9.5, St. John's -7.5. Parlayed together, that's +1260.
My round robin, I had to go offshore because we can't. Just people are stupid in Illinois, but what is it? Clemson money line, Mississippi State money line, Minnesota money line, Baylor money line, and Oregon money line with Nova money line.
All right. Any other thoughts, opinions going forward with college basketball that you guys want to get off your chest?
I'm excited about the tournament. Can't get here enough. Can't get here soon enough.
Yeah, March Madness right now, but conference tournaments. I think conference tournaments are so fun too.
What, next week are conference tournaments, right?
Yeah.
You know the tournament I want to go to? I just want to go to Arch Madness down in St. Louis.
Is that the Atlantic 10 or whatever?
Missouri Valley.
I thought
Missouri Valley.
okay, I thought that was a foot thing. I thought that was like a big foot thing you were going to be going to.
That's on brand for you, Jen.
I
That sounds about right.
thought Uncle Rico was admitting something really heavy here on the show.
Did I ever tell you guys about the girl I dated who sold pics?
Yes.
Of her feet?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Props to her.
I can't wait for conference tournaments to get here. And also, just as a note, I probably should have gotten stitches, but I fucked up my hand.
Jesus.
Oh,
What do you do, man?
I cut it at work.
you got some super glue?
It's some liquid bandage. That shit stings so bad.
What the
I'm
hell
sure it does.
damage?
It's like this. I forget what the material is, but you it's a dip. You brush it on your wound, and it acts like glue, but it also it comes with a disinfectant as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad has it on hand because he cuts himself all the time. But I'm looking at it now. It's at the spot of your hand where when you bend like this, it keeps wanting to open up. So I probably there's a shot I maybe should have got stitches.
Yeah.
Happened a couple days ago. Follow that man of Oaklawn. He's got great takes and great little videos on Twitter. They're very entertaining, and Instagram. Follow that man at eTop21 Sports for honestly, out of everyone I know, the best picks around.
That's
He's
true.
He kills it. And follow me at XFL Gym everywhere because guess what? Now that it's March and now that I got my new computer, the UFL content and the spring football content is coming in. It's not just UFL. There's arena football that's starting up, and then get ready to learn Continental Football League, baby.
What the hell is that?
I know.
What
Stay
the hell?
tuned. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week for another episode of the Gym Rats, baby.